What's up, y'all? It's your girl from Trends. I'm sorry, I know I ain't posted like an actual video like in a while. Excuse me, y'all go. I'm sorry, you can hear them. They're going wild right now. They've been arguing all night. But yes, I'm back with an actual video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and because we're always trending, and we're just gonna get right into it. Okay, so in this, I didn't even say what the video was about. What? Okay, so in this, as you can tell by the title, the video is going to be about everything you need to know about septums. Now, I do have mine right here. So that's my septum. Let's go crooked. But yeah, I do have mine, and I love it. So if you didn't watch that video, make sure you go watch it. But yeah, that's what today's video is going to be about. I have, if you've seen the video, I'm looking at a sheet of paper. I have everything I need to tell you guys. So I'm going to be telling you guys about the piercing pain, the healing, or the piercing pain, the, you know, rating it, the after healing time pain and all that. Pros and cons, what they don't tell you about septum piercings, and questions that I get asked a lot personally, and how to take care of it, and aftercare and all that. So that's what I'm going to be telling you guys. Now, the first thing to start off with is the piercing pain. Now, as you know, if you watch my video, make sure you guys go watch that. It's at 70 views now. You guys run that up. But yeah, as you didn't know, I pierced it myself at home with a, I want to say like either 14 or 16 gauge. I'm not sure. I can't really remember which one I pierced it with. So yeah, I'll probably rate it about, like, I rated it a 2 out of 10. It wasn't that bad. It did bleed, but it didn't hurt. And they, you know, yeah, I don't know. It just didn't hurt. I don't know. I guess I might have high pain tolerance because none of the piercings that I really got hurt for real. So the after piercing pain, now I'm gonna rate that probably like 3 out of 10, because if you like nudged it a little bit, or if you like even like flicked your nose, or you know, just flicked it a little bit like that, it would hurt or sting and stuff. And if you like nudged it and it like, because one time I was at work and I accidentally hit it. I don't know why. When like the first week or two, if you hit it, it burns. Like it really stings so bad. And I don't know why, but I did it a lot. Like I accidentally would nudge it and it would twist all the way around, and it would just burn. Like burn. I'm guessing because like the crusties get ran through the piercing hole. It could burn and sting, and that's why you have to clean it. You know, make sure it's clean and all that afterwards. You know. So that hurts part when it's, you know, healing, part of the healing time, whatever. That hurts if you actually nudge it or anything like that. But other than that, it was great. Mine teared up great. I've had mine for about 2 months, I want to say. Don't quote me on that, I'm not sure, but I think it's about 2 months now that I have it. And it's doing great now, you know, it's great. I haven't changed it yet, and I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer to change it, just to be safe, you know, play it safe or whatever. So now I'm going to tell you guys about the pros and cons that we have about getting your septum pierced, or if you're wanting it pierced, here's what you need to know about it before. Now, some pros are you can hide it. You can flip it up. I haven't tried to flip mine up. I don't even want to try. Yeah, I don't even want to try. But I haven't tried to flip it up. But you can flip it up if you know, if you need to hide it or anything. Or if you like work at a workplace and they don't allow piercings, you know, like visible piercings in the face or whatever, you can easily flip it up and hide it. Another pro that they have is it looks good on anybody. In my opinion, it looks good on anybody, you know, because it's really, I don't know, it just looks good. It looks good on me. I didn't think it would look good at first, but I still went for it, and it looks great, and I love it. It's one of my favorite piercings that I have, and there's much more to come, so yeah. Another pro is very subtle, meaning it's not too, like, unless you have, like, there are bigger ones than the one I have in. There are bigger ones. I actually think I have a big one that came in the piercing kit that I ordered on Amazon, which I'll leave it down below if you guys need it or anything. But yeah, this was the piercing kit that I ordered on Amazon. This was what I had. So here are what the septum is. Now there's more piercings in here, obviously, besides the septum piercings. Just the ones with the spikes on the end. So those are different type of piercings that I just came with or whatever. But yeah, that's one of the bigger ones. But I'd rather have the small ones in, just because I'm not a big fan of the big ones. So yeah, it's very subtle. It's not too in your face like most people say. Oh, excuse me. Oh God, this video is already going down the wrong road. Oh my God, I'm just having troubles. Oh my God, that's not even feeling like every day like I'm supposed to. Anyway, sorry about that. So yeah, it's not, you know what I'm saying, it's not too bad or whatever. Sorry, this lighting is just not good. Next pro we have is, it has a lot of different jewelry like I was just showing you guys. There's one with the diamonds, there's the straight hoop that just goes all the way around, there's the horseshoe, which is one I had it in, there's bigger ones that, you know, twice the size as the one I have in now, and then there's the one that I have in, and there's ones, ooh, I'm sorry, there's ones with little spikes on the ends, those different colored ones with different colored ones, you know, even ones with like either a gold or silver one with just different colored balls on the end. There's that, and there's a whole bunch of different jewelry that you can have for 7 rings. Next pro is if you want to take it out, since it's so pierced up high in your sweet spot, if you want to take it out, the scarring is not going to be visible as if it would if you had like a dermal and you take it out, so it's definitely going to scar and be seen. Now with this, if you want to take it out for rejection or anything, you have to take it out. Any reason like that, it's not the scarring, whatever, you know, like where you can tell they got pierced, it's not going to be seen. Nobody's going to see that. So that's a pro that it has. Okay, now moving on to cons. Some cons you have is when you eat, like if you're eating a big meal, like a big burger or something like that, it's going to hit the top like that, or, you know, if you're doing this, I'm sorry, that looks weird, but I actually do that a lot. Like you'll be hitting it or whatever, which causes it to twist and turn and all that. And that's one of my biggest pet peeves right now, is when it's turned. It has to be straight. Like I freaking hate when it's turned. That's one of my biggest pet peeves at the moment. But yeah, another con is they move around easy. As I was saying, they move around easily. Whether you're doing this, if you move your lips a lot, anything like that, it's gonna be turning. And if you talk a lot, you know, and you have big lips, whatever, and they're, you know, moving all types of ways, it's gonna be turning. So just make sure to keep that in mind. So here, moving on to what they don't tell you about something before you get it pierced, or when you're going to get it pierced, what they don't tell you. If you're snotting or if you're sick or anything like that, now it could, oh, I'm sorry, I mean to flick you guys off. I'm so sorry, y'all. I did not mean to flick y'all off. Like, okay, let me not. Sorry, just be itching, but I did not mean to flick off. Oh my God. Okay. So back to what they don't tell you. Because what they don't tell you is like if you're sick or if you're snotting or if you have like allergies or allergic reaction or allergic to anything like grass or something that's going to cause you to be snotting and, you know, your nose to be running and all that, for you doing all that and stuff. Now that is going to increase the risk of an infection, making it reject and making sure you have to take it out. Also, you'd have to clean it a lot. It would be harder to clean if you're snotting and stuff. That's just, I don't know, that's what they don't tell you. That, you know what I'm saying, you're sick, which obviously you won't be able to know that, I mean, unless you're already sick or something like that. But, and something else, no, sorry. Now moving on to questions that I personally get asked a lot. People that, you know, already have some peers, I'm sure they get asked the same questions. So questions that I get asked a lot is if I can blow my nose. Yes, you can blow your nose. It's not manageable. Like, it's manageable when you can blow your nose. It's just a little harder. It'd kind of be easier to blow your nose with it flipped up, but with it down, I don't know. I never really had to blow my nose for real, so I really couldn't tell you a straight answer. But I'm sure it's a little difficult. Like, it's not, you know, peaches and creams as if when you didn't have it. And when you do blow your nose, and you know, in the time that it's healing process, you are gonna have to clean it afterwards. So make sure you get all the snot, crusties, boogers, and all that off of it. So it's not going, if you like actually nudge it and sliding through, it's not gonna go through the piercing and cause it to reject. Another question I have is, does it hurt? No, it doesn't hurt. The healing process hurts a little bit. Like if you nudge it or anything, or twist or anything, it's, you know, turned. That hurts. But other than that, no. Like, I can twist it, do all that stuff now, and it does not hurt. So, next question I get asked is, what hurt more, the jewelry going in or the needle going in? I would say for me, it would have to be the needle going in. For me, it's just because I did it myself. So, I mean, I'm sure if somebody else did it, I probably would have felt both, like it probably would have been 10 for me, but it was a 2 out of 10 for me. So I'm gonna just say the needle, because obviously that hurts, and you know, yeah, you know, it's a needle going through your mouth, so I mean that's obviously gonna hurt. The piercing didn't hurt. I don't know why I didn't feel the piercing going at all. Like I'll give that a 0 out of 10 for that. So yeah, the piercing doesn't really hurt going in. But some people are different. It just depends on how people's bodies react to the jewelry and how high or low people's pain tolerances is. Mine's, I feel like, it's pretty high, so I didn't really have a problem with the jewelry. Next we have is Aftercare. So okay, so I was using this at first for my actual nostril nose. I do have an actual nostril nose piercing, but I pierced that myself too. Make sure you guys go watch that video. That video is at like 102 views right now, I think, so go run that video up to 1,000. But this is what they came in the piercing kit I ordered online. So I was using this at first. This is Aftercare piercing solution that cleans and softens, and it can cure keloids. I haven't had a keloid yet. Knock on wood, hopefully I don't. But I've been cleaning it pretty good. I feel like my nose and septum is healed, but I still clean it just to make sure to keep the risk low and all that. Just, you know, and like I said, ooh, y'all see that? It's turned. You see? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that happens. You gotta make sure you turn it, keep straight, because unless you want to turn it on crease yourself, but not me, because that stuff irritates me. But this is what I was using at first. Now I looked these bottles up because I was going to buy another one, but these are $8, so yeah. But now I use this, and this is a great one that you should be using. This is what you should be using. It's just a sea salt water, the one that you can just easily spray on, so you don't have to soak. Now if you don't want to buy anything, or you don't want to go, you know, spend your money on this, uniodized sea salt and lukewarm water, mix it together, soak it, great. You know, just dip your nose like in the cup or whatever, and you know that should help clean it, keep it cleaned. But I use this and Q-tips, so I can just show you guys. I don't know, but this is what I use. Is H2 Ocean. I will link this down in the description box below. This was $16 and some tax or whatever, you know. This works great personally, so this is what I like to use. This is what the piercers recommend. I do my research before I pierce myself, obviously, but this is what they would recommend to you if you did just get a fresh piercing, septum piercing. This is what I recommend using, the H2 Ocean right here. So now I'm just going to show you guys how. So I usually just spray directly on it, or you can spray it on the Q-tip and clean it that way, but honestly I usually just spray it directly on like this. And it, ooh, this piece of hair. So yeah, it's basically just sea salt in a can. I do recommend that better than the soak. If you feel comfortable using the soak and not spending your money, I would do that. But next you want to do is take a Q-tip, and you just want to clean all around it. That, get all the stuff off. Clean it up in that top area and stuff. And get under all that. Some people flip it up to clean it, but I like in the middle of the healing process, you don't want to flip it and keep moving it around. You're not supposed to do that at all. It makes the healing process longer. So in case you don't want a year-long healing process for your septum, don't move it, don't play with it, and clean it. Keep it clean. So that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and your friend, because we're always trending, and I will see you guys in my next.